Let us then begin. Are you there, Johnny? Can you tell? I see you there. Cool.
Johnny is there. He's muted. He's giving a thumbs
Johnny.
up.
Johnny is here.
He's given a hammer up, and he's wearing a
Hammer up.
Zinch t-shirt.
Nice.
I'm wearing
Very good.
my own band's merchandise.
Okay. All right. Let's just. I can't hear Hayden now. Hello, Hayden. Can anyone else hear him?
No,
I
I
can
can
hear him close.
Yeah, I can hear him
A bit
now.
closer now, but like,
Yeah,
Hey, when you
unfortunately, if
put
I've
it
got my phone next to the computer, it just goes, no, I'm listening to the
Okay.
computer.
Right, I think we are nearly there. I'm just gonna load into my game and load up a few Word documents, and we shall make a start. Yeah. Oh, I mean.
All the girls are camping out in the tent tonight in the garden.
And so, of course, at about 2 a.m, you're going to sneak out and, start making horrific noises in the dark, right? Otherwise, what kind of dad are
Be
you?
next to the tent, that's enough to scare anybody. The worst sort of noise you could hear.
Why?
James, would you take us in, please?
Previously on Dark Heresy.
Episode 67. Tentacular 3. Return of the floater. In the end, it was easy. The tentaculate was outmatched. At the end, it was just a floating mass of cerebral matter. No armor, no physical defenses. Burst like an overripe melon. Primary shield was initially breached by the bum-rushing captain, and after that, it had been depleted rapidly. Next, the secondary shield had been more mischievous, but again it was acting Captain Quintius Thespis III who had foiled the cheap tricks of the displacer mirror field. The tertiary shield was weak by comparison, and the monster burst into a flurry of gibs, brawn, and a rain of soft meat coated the troops who faced against it. Pause for Jenny. A rain of soft meat. Cheer. I'd see where you went there. I should have proofread this one. You naughty boy. A cheer erupted. The heat and humidity of Orpheus 4 dissipated. And only the cruel beak remained. And it hit the floor of the bay with a solid clang. And Yarn hoovered up the forbidden artifact. He instinctively knew its power. He was getting quite the collection of heretical items. And Yarn knew in his heart that this beak of the demon would grant the powers of its secondary shield. A mixture of displacer field and mirror image. Overpowered.
Because Yarn needs more bullshit.
Only Yarn could be trusted with the stewardship of 3 demonic artifacts. Demon Axe, Phobos, Reptile's Book of Lies, and now the Tentaculate's Beak. Their power would corrupt a lesser mind. Only Yarn was strong enough to resist the power that they could grant him. Now, would he confine this item to the hot lead of containment like the others? It should surely be contained, but perhaps he could harness its power. Yarn's prescience was blind. His visions had dried up since he had arrived at Ridge Station. Perhaps he had grown too reliant on the second sight, too dependent upon divination. This new reality was jarring to him, but he knew that as they drew closer again to the miasma, his foresight would return. Arnold's army was victorious, and there was only a minimum of casualties. His force had been meta, and fate seemed to be upon their side. They had all come a long way since the crucible of Orpheus 4. Cheers and jubilation were spontaneous. The sheer pressure of the monster's will vanished. They were safe again, and only a few, only a handful had been lost. Arnold, strike leader, your forces are arrayed, victorious in front of you, and from your vantage position, wearing your hat of rank, you look down upon them. They celebrate as only those who have faced the floater and best of it so thoroughly could have. Arnold, you have led them to victory, and you have managed to avoid venting your own troops to space. Arnold, do you have anything to say to your army? I say this is where we shall start the game. I'm going to put you onto the map where you finished off. And, oh no, is that not that one? Yeah, wait. This one. Okay, so I'll put you on the map. Arnold, is there anything you'd like to say? You're stood in front of your troops. They are all obviously cheering. What would you like to say? Yeah, cool. Sorry, mate.
Let me do it. Get my box ready. Can you hear me right?
I can hear you just fine, mate.
Troopers, soldiers, engineers, and all among you who'd helped. Milky Basil and the captain, go down today. That's the band and celebrate.
I fucking saw that coming.
Now fuck off.
And they all cheer at that. Milky Bars from the captain. Okay, I would like you, please, if you'd be so kind, to roll a command roll for your rousing speech. It will be at +30.
That's on the captain bit.
That's the Milky Bar bonus, yes. Oh, you're right at the top of the
Milky Bar bonus. That was good. I like that.
Milky Bar bonus. And +5 from hat, yeah?
Yeah, that's as long as you're wearing the hat, it gives you that stat bonus.
I would have put it on to make my rousing speech, of course.
So it was already on, mate. You had it on during the combat. You did the old switcheroo at one point.
Oh, that's right.
You still got it on.
So +35, yeah?
Well, I think the +5 might already be. Let's have a look at your character sheet. Might already be on there. Where are we? Command. Oh no. So yeah, just put +35. Hello. Collie says hello.
Hello, Colin.
Hello.
Put you on that one. Yeah. Well, I can just see your hand at the minute.
That's a good speech.
Right. So what did you roll, sir? You have rolled. Oh, very good. Okay. Your army laps upon your every word, faced this monster together, and for the most part, you remained solid. Highest upon the butcher's bill was Lieutenant Hiroshima, the tentaculate being an affront to his Peruvian philosophies. He would never lead men again. But otherwise, the casualty rate was excellent, much better than Nathaniel had predicted, and the statistics spoke for themselves. And in the end, it had been too easy. This force has bonded upon the field of battle, and they are now, swayed by your words, Arnold. You speak to them warrior to warrior. They want Milky Bars, and they're ready to go and celebrate in the bars and celebrate being alive. So, and also, you do not shy from the front line. You charge to the front, and you faced the creature alongside them rather than lurking at the back. So, in effect, your army has got a reputation bonus towards you. It's a new army, obviously. This is its first ever combat, and I've set up a new handout to list what troops are left.
Oh, that's better than flushing them out into space, isn't it?
I'll also go with a fish from catering.
Or eat a fish from. Are you're gonna requisition some food for them as well?
Yeah, fish from catering.
Great.
It's a fish, prepared in the
Fish and Milky Bar.
way. Yeah,
Okay.
it's raw.
Are you gonna do? Okay. All right. Nice.
With a squirt of lemon.
Okay, so well, what I'm going to ask now is basically what people are intending to do. So you want to go and join your troops and their celebration, Arnold. That's right. You want to cater for them, and
He's
you
got
want to
to
provide
really.
them. You want to provide them a typical what's it called, Fenrisian dish of cold fish with a slice of lemon, which surely doesn't grow on Fenris, but it'd be an ice lemon, perhaps.
It's the Fenrisian lemon.
So you're muted there. Oh, you weren't muted. You just cut out for a second with me, Dave. I couldn't hear you.
It's the Fenrisian lemon, is it?
Ah, perhaps. But no, it's you out sync. That's what's happening there, mate. Is that you talk and then your voice comes afterwards.
Ah.
But I can hear you just fine. Just you're slightly out of sync for me, so.
I think I know why.
Okay. So, Arnold, you intend to go and celebrate with your troops and to feed them. So,
Cooked fish. Do it.
are you gonna push the boat out?
I've rethought. Arnold's rethought in the last minute ago.
No one likes cold fish.
Diet.
Not even the
You've got to spend 2 months shitting out your arsehole before you can stomach it.
I see. Yeah, so the troops start to dissipate, and they're in good spirits. Arnold, you're going to
Check
as well to cater for them. Is that right? So, Dave, I think I'm going to have to ask you now to give up Kyoshi again.
Yeah. Okay.
He's now going to go back to being a proper NPC.
Yeah.
So you've still
Before he
got Yuri
goes,
and yeah, of course.
before he goes, can you just give one last, and then that'll do.
Okay, very good. Kyoshi.
Grunts.
Okay. So you still have Yuri and obviously Quintius to act with. So yeah, it's late on the evening. It's basically your first day back on the ship, but it's fairly late on this particular day. You've spent time coming across from Ridge Station, a bit of faffing around, a bit of combat. So there's not really much that can be done tonight, but you can still do the odd little bit if you would like. So have you got any ideas for either Kyoshi or Yuri or Quintius?
Quintius. Well, he says it's pretty late.
Fairly late. Well, let's say 9:30.
9:30. Right.
Ship time.
Is Quintius in any way splattered with the gore of the beast, would you say?
Yes, he's clearly been sprayed with soft meat, just like everyone else.
Right. Okay, soft meat. Lovely.
Soft bit of brawn there, a few tendrils perhaps.
And Arnold's heading off to the, I forgot what it's called. What's the name?
The Crow?
Drinking hole? The Crow. Arnold's heading off there, is he?
I believe so. Celebrate and to provide fish.
Okay. I'm going to. They take thrones in the Crow, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, most places take thrones, but they also take like sort of ship credit. There's kind of like a form of currency on board the ship that's not thrones as well, because thrones are in short supply.
Yeah, I've got 75 black market credit. Does that count?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to give Arnold the 75 thrones of black market credit, and say, Arnold, treat the boys here. Say it's from you, though. Don't mention me. I may catch up with you later. I've got to see a man about a dog.
Me one too.
Okay, that hungry are we? Right, I'm off. And I'm going to go back to my quarters, get cleaned up, get changed into something that's not covered in mutant jizz, and then collect the dress, Laura's dress, and head to Laura's quarters.
I see. Okay, so Quintius, so clean and Laura. Arnold is going to celebrate and provide food. What about Yuri Shevchenko then?
Yuri is probably just going to, slope off, I think.
Slope off.
is going to slope off and go and find his quarters, pondering the disturbing scene he's just witnessed with this mutant. He's only just found out there's mutants on board, hasn't he? Like to this level of mutant, rather. So he's probably going to go away and have a good.
Yeah. That's that's quite the eye opener, I suppose.
Yeah, he's gonna get into his. Sorry.
And I thought, like, when you talk about the mutant on board, I thought we were looking at Hayden in his troll.
That as well.
I've added myself like a Hitler fringe to make myself even more evil.
Cool.
Did Hitler have a fringe? Cheeky dictator. You've not gone full Hitler with the little tiny moustache.
Never go full Hitler.
I was going to actually do this. And, I was thinking of having just like a really stupid like hash dangling out there. Yeah. It looked good.
Well, I think you should go for like one of them, come around this way and then curl in on themselves. Like that.
Oh, look one just there. Bit of leather studded in.
Okay. James, do you have anything you would like to do with yarn? You've picked up this. Have
you retconned the beak then?
Yes. So I was meant to ask you actually, because I knew you will remember stuff better than me. I seem to think I gave him some stats on that one. Yeah. So I thought this might be a more fun thing because I've done quite a few stat items. So I would like to make fun.
Like a lot more fun, and I'm going to go and put it in the proverbial bin. So
it's going to be a lot more fun. No one can have that fun. Okay, fair enough. So you're going to go and put it into containment. Very wise. Yeah. Okay, very sensible. Terribly sensible. Okay. But yeah, I thought that might be just a more unique kind of.
Yeah, that's cool.
I thought like an interesting play on it. So cool. All right. So you're going to go to containment, and then I think we just have Courtney left. Are you with us, sir? So what would Courtney like to do? Sausage is still with you, and he's smoking a funky IO stick, and he seems in good spirits. He's got a big grin across his impish face.
Should go to the bar as well.
You're going to go to the bar as well? Jolly good. And, okay. Right. Courtney and Arnold to the bar. Quintius, Yuri, and Jan and Courtney. Okay.
Has Arnold met Courtney many times? I can't remember.
Well, Courtney's quite regular down the bar. So you've definitely seen her about. I don't know if you've spent a huge amount of time. You've definitely met her a few times. I don't know how much interaction you've had together. I don't recall you've had an awful lot. It's mainly been Alexa and Arnold, as far as I'm aware. What do you reckon, Johnny? Have you had much interaction with Arnold in your life?
I don't think we have we?
We met in the dropship when we got picked up from Orpheus 4. Right at the end of all that, we all met. Both teams were together. Other than that, I don't think we've interacted much, have we?
Well, you've had you had at least one meeting when Selfish Free came to the zoo. I remember. So you've at least. So I brought everyone together at one point, but I can't remember if Courtney was there or not. So it's hard to keep track of all who's interactive here at what time. It's always been a long campaign.
Yeah.
Just play it by ear, guys, and play it how you want. So I'm just gonna pop off. I'll be right back, guys. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, most of my memories of Courtney's interaction with Hayden were in the form of Cletus, and those are memories that I wish I could remove from my brain, but are unfortunately scarred, written into my cortex forever, I think. Of all the interactions of you two flirting, that was the worst. That was the most horrific.
It was awesome.
I need some psychiatric help after that.
That was our fervent hope. That would do lasting damage. Me.
Can I forget all this? Elements.
Frustrating. No.
Call the sun.
Need the red. Is my nose red? Where's everybody?
It's a stuff of nightmares. It's some well tough of it. Really, really fat off of that. Proper look evil and rapey. The right style.
Yeah, good job, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's nice.
I've done another one for someone.
Put
It's
your camera on, Aiden. You're Aiden.
and yeah, I'll put it on in a minute, but I'm just going to put one I made from a mate on, which is quite nice. I haven't put the eye holes in though, because I'll do them when I see him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one I made from a mate. I can't. It looks slightly better than mine for some reason, but oh well. Put it all with leather, ears. So that's it. And that one, this one's mine. It's pretty. Say it's got a bit more to it because I've got to make mine look slightly fancier. I've even got troll hair. Yeah, I've just been adding that in while I've been speaking. Like, there's just a few bit extras. It's all made out of leather. And I got string and stuff at the back to cover all my hair up. Big ass ponytail at the back. Well, yeah.
Alright, guys, I'm back.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What I'd like to do now is to just go back in time a little bit. Just going to dial the time dial, get back a little notch, and I would like to resolve what happened with Alexa. She returned to the ship. She returned ahead of the others, and then she went towards the Fear Factorum, where she has been very keen to be for some time. And then we left it there. So I'd like to just go back a little bit before the other guys have even returned to the ship. And I would like to resolve this section, if we may. Are you with us, Jonathan? Are you ready? Hello. Very good. All right, just give me a moment. Okay. Put you onto a new map. Oops. Okay. Alexa, you are trailed by your new addition, a servo skull. It is Mother. She seems to be following you around everywhere since you met her on the docking tunnel.
Yeah.
And Orm is waiting for you at the Fear Factorum. You make a quick assessment, and you are shocked at the rate of progression that has occurred here. These engineers are industrious and plentiful, and everywhere you look, you can see construction. Alexa, you are put in the mind, or put off the mind of beetles. They're scurrying around. There are so many of these engineers, and their musk is heavy in the air. Orm bids you well. Sorry, what's that? I missed that, mate.
Air filters on.
Yeah, very wise, and that's immediately better. It's nothing tight. It's got a kind of a sort of fishy aroma to these engineers. It's not quite pleasant. But you've never seen so many of them in one place before, Alexa. Orm bids you well. He is glad that you've returned, and he reports that the construction of the facility is at 34%, and he estimates 12 days to full operational capacity, with smaller production runs available by day 3.
Impressive. Tell me
He's-
show me around.
Okay, so Orm, the thing that strikes you about Orm is that his breathing is incredibly heavy. He moves slowly. Yeah, you understand that he is a prodigy. He's incredibly intelligent, but I'm not going to role play heavy breathing for the next section. But I'd just like you to imagine a heavy breathing engineer by your side, wheezing constantly. He takes you around and and he shows you the foundations for some of the construction lines. He shows you some of the research areas which you've asked for. You've asked for all the mod cons, if you recall, when you were designing the Fear Factorum.
Of course.
I shall move you around here. So he shows you around. Would you like to make a armor smith test and an awareness test, please?
Fuck, I'm not in the thing. Can you just make one for me?
Yeah, I'll do this for you. No, it's not a problem, mate.
Sorry, mate, sorry,
No, it's all right, mate. It's not a bother. It's no bother.
Sorry, mate. I will get the laptop on in a minute.
No, it's no bother, mate. It's fine. Right, there we go. What do you do? Are we? Armor Smith is. Oh no, we're on Courtney. That's why. Ignore that one. Alexa's tucked away in another folder.
Waiting to be unleashed.
Well, okay, and I'll give you an Armor Smith roll. Okay, so Alexa, you immediately see that although the engineers are industrious, they're hardworking, and you also see there's a whole range of sizes to these engineers. It seems to be employing child labour for a start. There's some very young engineers on display, and also some incredibly large engineers who seem to be larger than human standard, more of a sort of Ogrin size. So there's a whole range of these creatures available for you to see. But you notice that they are, although they are industrious or hardworking, they don't seem to possess the sort of finesse that you would like to see from a facility. So they're obviously following your designs, but you think that they will require some oversight to get it more to your liking. As you're walking around, you also, as you walk around, you are noticed by the engineers as well, and a sort of chitter spreads around the Fear Factorum. I would like. So, what are you saying to Orm? Are you saying to Orm anything about this when you notice that maybe construction is not quite up to your standards?
Do you have any craftspeople that can make this more aesthetically pleasing?
And Orm says, "Aesthetically pleasing? That's not very efficient." He seems put out by your. He seems insulted. He seems a little put out.
This is to be a place of worship, not only a manufactorum.
Okay, he seems to. He nods. He seems to understand. He says, "Yes, of course. I shall see right to it," and immediately starts to bark a few orders. They've got their own. Seem to have their own language. These engineers that you're not familiar with as yet.
She's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and go, you have done excellent work here.
He breathes heavily in response. He looks and he says, "There is, of course, matter of the prototype.
There's a
We'll need
prototype.
no one, not yet. We'll need to create one before we can scale up. There are a few logistical matters to deal with. I mean, where are we going to get our first patient, the first servitor?
Are there any among you that are ill?
The Orm looks around, says, no illness amongst the engineers, but there would be willing devotees to be the first patient, if that is what you wish. An engineer, it would be an honor.
And an honor it shall be. Make it happen.
Okay, so you are going to have your first servitor to be an engineer.
Oh my god. What people like.
Well, there's pros and cons to every decision there, and I'll certainly make the engineers happier.
Yep.
But that perhaps the feedstock isn't quite as pure as some other possibilities.
It's only a prototype.
And then Orm says, yes, and then of course, what type of servitor shall we begin specialization in? You've talked about manufacturing servitors, an army of workers, and then you've talked about combat servitors. You've changed your mind several times.
That is
Which
one
would you like to go down? And he says, which shall it be? It's come to the time we must make a decision. We must choose a path. Where should we begin our specialization? Construction. He goes, and he seems pleased by that response. Okay, so we're going to go for a manufacturing servitor as the first prototype, and that's where you will still be able to get combat service down the line. It's just where do you start the ball rolling off? So it's one or the other.
But make it so that the limbs can be interchangeable.
And nods as if he understands.
Okay, excellent. Obviously, the plan there is that we can, if we needed to, if we've got a load of construction servitors, we could easily repurpose them for something else if needed.
Okay, all right. So
you realise what Arnold's going to do is he's going to make the limbs interchangeable in that the arms will be able to be put on the leg positions and vice versa. That's what Arnold's going to take from what you've just asked. He's going to make some weird, fucked up, freaky, upside down servitor.
I'm gonna get a what do you call it, a data pad out, and just quickly draw like the sort of connection that I'd want.
No, leave it. Make them fucked up.
Dave is for start. Dave is too conditioned that there'll always be a. And he's not wrong sometimes, especially with my behaviour towards Dave. There's normally a.
There's always a troll, Johnny. There's always a troll or a trap.
So it's not always true, guys. It's just often true.
Every bridge a troll's lair. Every pathway full of rapists.
In London.
So, I would like you, please, Johnny, if you'd be so kind, as to. Oh, just one sec.
I expected to.
I found one in there, so I have a little book in the cabinet. I've got one, so I don't need one urgently. Could you get your eye out for him if you would? Seem to have lost them. Oh, yeah, could well be one in my car. I only had a quick look. Thanks, Phil. Right, sorry, right. So, yeah, I would like you, please, Johnny, if you're so kind to, and I'll do it for you, to roll a armor test, trade armor test. Yep. It's a difficult, it's difficult what you're trying to do, so I'm going to put a minus 20 on it, I think. And I shall roll that.
Get a 1.
Okay, so you quickly communicate to Orm what it is you're trying to achieve here, and he's smart. He seems to immediately get on board, and you believe that your communication to him has been a success. Okay.
Do engineers understand binary?
Understand binary? You mean like the kind of sort of machine can that tech adepts use to, like this sort of binary chatter? You don't believe so. They have their own language, and it's separate to that of the tech adepts.
Okay. So I'm going to and just do split some binary to my survey school. Are you pleased, mother?
Okay. Mother doesn't answer straight away. She seems distracted, and I'll make another test for you. See if you can work out what you believe it to be.
I kind of feel like this.
You think Mother is talking to someone else at this moment, is what you think. You think her attention is elsewhere.
Interesting.
No, but she doesn't answer, but she her attention is not directly upon you, like the skull is just kind of almost looking around the Fear Factorum. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so you've selected. Sorry, I missed that, Johnny. What did you say?
Bitch blocked me.
Mother's left you a read.
She has forsaken me.
Don't get too possessive. So, you've selected your first patient. You've selected the kind of route that you're going down for the Fear Factorum, and you think, Alexa, that it's probably best that you stay close to this project so you can make sure that it's done just right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, jolly good. So that is where we shall leave for now.
Cool.
Alexa and the Fear Factorum. Okay. 1 second. Now I'm just going to quickly set up another map. If you just give me a map, guys, it's going to take a few minutes while I have a quick map creation, because obviously I didn't know what you guys were going to do, so I just want to quickly fiddle with the bar, just check it's in good working order. Oh, I'm absolutely roasting. I don't know about you guys.
It's pretty warm, isn't it? I've got my back door open, so.
I've got two on me and I'm still hot.
Doors open.
He's a backdoor man, as Jim Morrison once sang.
Interesting.
The little girls know, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that bit was a bit creepy.
Yeah, there's a lot. I've re-listened to a lot of the Doors lately. There's a lot of mention of little girls, such as in LA Woman. Well, I did a little girl about an hour ago. Well, I did a little girl in a Hollywood bungalow. Like, Jim, what? I know it was the 70s, man, but fucking hell.
They all
Some strange, dark stuff.
you
For a
know,
moment, I thought lad I went to school with was on it.
Was he? Yeah,
Yeah,
That was
Jim
on
fixed it for him.
Yeah.
Prime Minister.
What was
He
he?
did,
Was
he
he?
did.
Was he a child that?
Fine, you'll be all right.
Was he a child that was on the Jimmy Savile show to have his wish fulfilled, or was he just stood in the background doing this?
Oh, I've seen a picture of him whilst being younger with Jimmy Savile, like with a bit of a write up on it. So I can't remember now. As I've laughed my head off. That explains it all. It's been groomed.
Okay, so we've got
What's going on here? Oh.
Okay, so we have Arnold, Courtney. Let's have a look. Arnold and Courtney. Who are we going? So you're going to try and requisition some food, Arnold. There is you're aware that you've bought a load of chicken, so it's not just fish that you have available.
That would be a morale booster, definitely.
I can't hear you very well with that, mate. Can anyone say him? I can't hear you properly, Hayden, sorry. Is it me or?
It's because is it the phone next to your PC again, Hayden? But it's just all gone spazzy.
I can't hear you, sorry.
Is that better? My green thing's going on.
That's
That's better now, mate, yes.
Take
Okay.
it, take it, take it, take it.
Okay, so I shall put on to another map, you guys. It's now we're going to go back forward in time, and we are going to go to Courtney and Arnold, who are in the Crow. There's a whole load of. Let's have a look. Get rid of. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. See if anything is out of place. Okay. So what did you say? I asked you the question, or told you rather, that you brought some more chicken as well. So it's not just fish you've got available, but it's
We're
up to
doing
you. I didn't hear
Fenrisian
you.
style, we're eating fish.
Massive Fenrisian, so it's just going to be fucking fish
Yeah.
kebab coming in quick.
Yeah,
So
it's grilled fish ordered straight from catering to my mate. After I got him all this food and extra food, he can spare some bloody fish we had lots of.
yeah, it's you've already done the groundwork there, so it's easy for you to requisition
Yeah.
food.
I comes into it's not shit face, that's an odd joke, isn't it? Chef face. And sad to dish. No, don't matter. I'll not tell you the hairy lips were a joke.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, please don't.
What's the name of the chef?
It's not worth the time. Sorry. The name of the chef is Horace Horatio Butterfield, also known as the King.
I was going to say Butterbean, but I was like, that's a fighter, not a chef.
Yeah, Butterbean. I was watching some Butterbean stuff the other day. He was fucking brutal, man.
Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Butterfield. Perfectly
Lord
good.
Butterfield, Arnold to Lord Butterfield. Arnold to High Commander of Chefing, Lord Butterfield. This is Arnold here. Come in.
Okay, you've already got his comms, and he answers the comms. He goes, "Hello, hello, Butterfield receiving."
Good Butterfield. I need to place an order for the what's the pub we're in again? Sorry.
Called the Crow.
I need to place an order for your catering to come deliver some grilled fish to the Crow. I need how many soldiers would you say round about? That's 74, 75?
Well, no, it wasn't anywhere near that by the end of the fight. So you've got approximately maybe 30 to 40.
I need about 40 grilled fishes as a reward for the troops which has just saved the ship and all our meat.
Okay. He says, yes, of course. I would like you, please, to make a test here for your requisition. It's going to be quite a relatively easy one, but I'd still like him to make a roll. So we have here. Where are we? So it will be a fellowship test, but it will be at plus 50. So you've got Butterfield in your pocket, pretty much. You've been working for him for a long time, ever since you were teas made. Okay. And he says, yes, of course, I shall have the what is it, fish kebabs? Did you say, mate? Or
Yeah, grilled fish kebabs. Yeah.
Okay. He says, I shall
style.
Fenrisian, yes. What, cold?
It's hot for them for a change. I don't think their stomachs are ready for that.
Likes hot fish better than cold fish, don't they?
Well, we do. Okay, let's do it Cadian style.
Okay. And Butterfield goes, yes, of course, I shall have the fish kebabs run down to the crowbar immediately.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
If you need me. Oh.
Okay. Yes, and the cloud of IO6 smoke is heavy in the air, and you splutter the last few words out. So, and the mood is already quite lively. There's something about the kind of atmosphere straight after a battle that really does get the soldiers' blood pumping. So, okay. So Arnold and Courtney. So are you with us, Jonathan? Because I've got a bit for Courtney here as well.
Yes, I am, yeah.
You've still got sausage sat upon your shoulder.
Well, that was an adventure, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, quite easy, all things considered.
Yes, you fought very commendably.
I'll say, like I say, sausage only observed, but
Raise her eyebrow.
But yeah, like I say, no one else can seem to hear this imp. It seems to be speaking only to you, Courtney. So, Courtney.
What's the next move then, sausage?
Sorry, I missed that, buddy. Say that again.
Like, what's the next move then, sausage?
Well, yeah, I think we need to get the team back together. We need to get Cletus back with us and think about our next plan. So your first mission was to get the Ripper, and we did that. Nice work. That cunt had it what it was coming to him.
Sure, you did.
Yeah,
I
I've got.
I need another witch on. I feel a little bit out of sorts now that we've solved that case.
All right, you need someone else to follow and
Deflect my heresy onto, yeah.
No worries. It's gonna be fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Assures Sausage to you. He says, yeah, I've got big plans. You see, big plans. But first, we have to wait and see how a few things pan out. See, there's a few different futures on the table. Don't know which one it's gonna be.
Are you gonna make me a star?
You're gonna be the best if we survive. Okay. So
She can walk up to Arnold and just say, "Well done, General," and she's gonna like a little bit of a courtesy, like that. You know what I mean? And then extend her hand.
Have we met?
No, my name's Courtney O'Mare. Internal
Ah.
investigations and psychic. What's the word for it?
interrogate.
Yeah, psychic interrogator.
Oh, well, thank you. Nice to meet you. And he puts out his big hand. And then as you're about to shake it, he gives you a fist bump.
She quickly reacts to that.
And he goes, did I hear you mention something about sausages? I'm sorry to disappoint, but I've only got fish sticks.
Oh, that is a shame. I do like a sausage.
And
She
Oh,
looks him up and down meaningfully.
so Sausage scratches his groin at that.
She's gonna shrug her shoulders as if she was tending to knock him off. Shoulder.
Is it you from the other cells then, Courtney, was it? Courtney. It's like your knee's been caught.
It was more of a home from home, really. I
Oh,
don't like the word cell. It implies captivity, and I'm a freak.
oh no, nobody wants to be captive. You know, pushing a wheel for half life. Nobody wants that.
I heard there was a bit of an escape down there. Can you tell me anything about it?
What's there? I haven't really been involved down in the people been chasing around all over the place. All I've been doing is trying to improve shit morale, vet people. I've had a lot to do with the Orpheans. Gosh damn it, Alexa. I think I've been trying to get the ship morale going all by my fucking self. You want a drink?
Yeah, go on then.
Come on then.
And she's going to take his arm even as he turns to the bar, even without him realising it. Lead the way.
I'm only finished halfway round.
That's fine. Lead the way.
After that big. So it takes you to the bar. Goes two rounds are clear.
Okay. So the barman, it always seems to be Jaffa, this halfling chap. He always seems to be here. Any time you arrive, always seems to be him here. And he pours you a couple of tankards of clear, one for each of you.
No. I'm going to drink them both.
Okay.
And then I'm going to light 2 fags up and smoke them both.
Okay. Courtney, you see this. You see this.
She's just going to talk and go, yes, please. And just raise her hand up.
Jeff says we've got clear. We've got clear. What'll it be?
That's pretty clear to me. 2 clears.
Okay. So is this one for each of you, or
No.
okay? So you both
laugh.
both want to do 3 happy.
If you're going to take out 1 IO stick, because 2's just taken.
Greedy.
Just greedy. Have you got a light? Like that?
Yeah, I have. He offers it to you.
Oh.
And
Thank you. I'm just going to light up.
stick for it.
So what's next for the general?
Who's the general? Oh, it's me now myself. I was new in this position. I think I might vet some troops. Get a bit of training going on, and maybe go serve some food up down decks. Could enjoy doing that.
If you need somebody to give them a psychological evaluation, I'm your girl.
Oh, actually, I do have a few people for you. They're Orpheans. Some of them are psychers. Some of them are abominations. But I think you can make good use of them. What's an abomination? Like a man, but not.
Oh, right. Don't know anything about that. I don't know if I think.
Are you speaking loudly this point?
Plenty, as the Orphans call it.
They call it plenty, yes. But are you speaking loudly, or are you hushing your voice at all? As you talk about...
Obviously, I've got to do my Arnie voice, like...
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Every time I do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you like them as a bit of a plaything? Do some testing on.
I do like playthings. She says that, and she knocks back a clear.
Okay.
Well, good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to obviously go up to command and see what else we need. It's a new job for me. A little bit of stress. I'm not going to let it worry me. I'm going to eat this fish, drink about 6 more clears, and then party my ass off with this troop before thinking about that.
Sounds like a plan.
Brilliant.
Okay, the fish kebabs start entering the room, and then they start being handed out to all. And the smell of kebab is
I'm going to shout out.
Victory kebab.
Yeah. Fish sticks
Where are the
on
milky bars?
me.
Someone shouts.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Fishy bars. Sorry, fishy bars.
Quite as good.
That smell can conceal a multitude of sins.
Yeah. Grilled. It's grilled. Grilled. I do like that.
I see. Yeah. Anyway, but food always goes down well. So,
It does.
but the smell of kind of grilled fish is now everywhere in the room, layering over with the IO sticks smoke as well. So. Okay, guys.
Arrow thing. Magic arrow on the bar.
Dun dun dun! I told you it was a quick one, but no, that's just a mirage, surely.
It's a spy. He's still here.
What does spectral hands do?
Spectral hands. It's like a kind of a mage hand almost. I think you can use it to carry things, move things around.
It's only
not
very
something
light
especially-
stuff, I think.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get a drink, guys. I'll be right back.
I should tell you what it does, Johnny.
Other crazy uses for it.
I'll tell you what it does. I'll tell you exactly what it
It's
does.
that bar fight. Get the other guy to think his ass is being groped by the guy next to him.
Spectral
Unless it's
hands. You create an invisible force that you can use to manipulate any object within 30 meters. The force has a strength characteristic equal to your willpower. The power lasts until the end of your next turn. You can use it to knock over objects, push buttons, pull levers, or do any number of other things requiring force. You cannot perform any action that requires precision, such as typing on a data slate, pulling the pin from another creature's grenade, pulling a trigger, and so on. In addition, the only reason you can't is because there is a higher level psychic power that lets you do that. Like telekinesis lets you do that.
Really?
And it doesn't have an effect on living targets.
Oh, right, okay. No worries. That's that plan.
Is Jaffa behind the bar?
Jaffa's he's just a little Irish sounding.
He's an Irish name as well.
Jaffa. I'm not...
Yeah,
Is that
I've met
right?
Jaffa.
Have you?
A real Jaffa.
Yeah,
He's got a joke name.
It's called Jaffa, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Is it the event?
What's your name, Jaffa?
Ah. I see. These little coincidences.
Like cake.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'd like you to make a cruise test, a pair of you, if you're both hitting up the multiple drinks.
Oh, she's gonna be on the face.
Do you want me to roll for you again, Johnny?
I've got it up on here. Where is Carew?
You got sorry. Corny's right at the top, I think.
It's on your basic skills, Johnny, on the left-hand side skill column.
Ah, okay. Ah, yeah. Carew's, yeah, she's terrible. She's gonna get smashed. Without a doubt. I could.
Okay.
Is it
So,
30?
yeah, the clear goes straight to your head, as you expected.
It just starts laughing.
Arnold. Okay, yeah, and Arnold, you can handle your booze. They make a. Oh, yeah, sorry, that should actually, no, Johnny, you should have been at plus 30 the first cruise test.
Oh,
It'll be a
right.
plus yeah, to say.
That's all right then. Cool.
And it gets harder with each drink, so.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right, over Dave. There's still monsters. It just can't be avoided, so you just have to lean into it. So.
Yeah.
Right.
She's
Okay,
gonna,
guys, you.
she's going to talk to him. Just make some conversation about the case, and the perpetrator of that, who was ironic. Believe it or not, he used to be, and he was. And she'll lean over. She's like, he used to be the manservant of our acting captain. Interesting that. All right, she's going to say that and then make some more clear.
I must remind you, Hayden, that you were present at that debriefing, and you did. It was you also who kind of helped contribute to it with the shiny bit that you recognised. You remember it had been it was from one of the autopsies that Yuri had done, and it had been pulled out of the throat of one of the victims. So yeah, so you did actually. Yeah, so you were actually present, or have met each other at least once before. And maybe Arnold's forgotten it.
Yeah.
But you have actually seen at least at that one time. So. Why are you grinning?
Touching bits.
That's true. Okay.
Well, whatever's required in the line of duty. She's going to straighten her cap.
God. Play it outside. I've told him multiple times not to kick in the garden, otherwise pass me the ball.
Is that still in the game or out?
I think that was telling off his child.
Yeah.
Very good.
There's no ball games allowed in the crowbar.
Well, we just kicked it all over the pants.
Not yet, there isn't.
I've asked him multiple times. Every time he's here.
Yeah, my son never listens to me either.
Who have you got over? Sorry, Ed?
I've got loads of kids sleeping at mine tonight. I've got Ernie, my nephew, Grace, Johnny's daughter, Ray's mate, Poppy, and my kids, of course. Yeah, Poppy.
Okay. Right. Okay, guys. So, say it's just going to be a bit of a celebration here with the troops. There is. Is there anything else you'd like to chat about? Are you going to be still talking about the case?
Just going to talk about the case and she's just going to jabber away while he essentially ignores her, which is what most men will do.
Yeah, Arnie is starting to glaze over.
What she did say to you was about the serial killer being bloody Quintius's manservant at one point. Did you have anything to say in response to that?
I said, yeah. Try touching my bits. Nobody gets away with touching my bits.
Nah.
Is that so?
What? Higher. Okay.
That's a good time for your children to come in.
I know. And none of her wants to do is go. Hi.
Oh, they just.
I know. Love me.
Ah. Bless. Okay. So yeah, we shall say if there's nothing else you'd like to do specifically here.
You just make small talk.
So we're just going to have a nice little celebration, and I say your troops are all going to feel better for it as well. Fish kebabs.
And I'll do some networking around the room with while dragging Courtney while she's talking about the case.
You get to know your troops a bit better, you mean?
Is she still on your arm? Is she still on your arm,
Yeah.
or have you? Oh,
Yeah.
very good.
Is this going to be a four-way then now between Arnold, Cletus, Sausage, and Courtney?
No, it's not going to be that nice. Arnold's only got eyes for the battle woman.
Ah, okay. Cool. Good
For now.
stuff
For now.
for now. Right. So yes, you're trying to kind of get to know your troops a bit better, and you know, and kind of make good on the success you've had with them.
And she's basically Courtney's just trying to grease up to that general. To the general.
I see.
A little bit.
Okay. So
I don't have any medals on me yet.
Hey.
I don't have any medals or shiny bits on me yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, we'll get you some arranged. Don't worry about it.
float medal.
She's gonna click her fingers and get one of her stormtroopers to come over. Like, where do we keep the medals? Oh, I tell you what, that'd be a morale boost if you give the troops some medals out. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
It sticks.
Or maybe we should get one manufactured. Get them to make a medal.
Oh, okay. We could have like a braid with a cross through it.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. What colour? What colour ribbon?
Do it.
What colour ribbon?
Purple.
Good choice.
Okay. So we're going to have a veteran of the floater war medal made for the troops. Supplement the morale along with the fish kebab. That's what I'm. Okay, Castle.
My troops are gonna love me.
Well, they do love you, mate. You say, but I'd like you to make another test to see how this goes as well. This is kind of supplementing what you did earlier. So you had a successful roll on your speech, and that's kind of like the first step. But yeah, this is going to be something that will kind of increase your troops' loyalty to you and their overall morale. It's going to be like a separate sort of for you to level up. So I'd like to make another, I suppose, charm test. You can have a +10 for Courtney on your side, who's supporting you. I'm not sure if you're supposed to. Your hat is more command. This is more like, I don't know, you're not really commanding them as such. You're more like kind of greasing them a bit, are you? Just like, so I know you're not especially good, are you, Arnold, at... I say that, but you prove me wrong.
Without Courtney on my arm.
Well done. So yeah, so again, it's going well. You've got a good feeling about Arnold's army, and yeah, they've got that kind of camaraderie. That seems to be building up. So. Okay, so you are partying, celebrating, and networking amongst your troops. Okay. All right. I would like next to move on to Quintius, if I may.
Hello.
Are you with us, Dave? Hello, Dave. All right.
Yes, I'm with you.
Very good. So you head back to your room.
Yeah.
You get a shower.
Yeah.
And you get yourself dressed. It's strange getting yourself dressed. It's going to take a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, I mean, my hands are getting worn out.
Well, no, it's much preferable when Jeeves did it. So.
This is going to ruin my manicure, but anyway.
Oh, no. And you reset your haircut. It matches your battle brother.
I'm going to put on the dashing suit and hat as well.
Very good. Okay. Terribly sensible. And whilst you're getting ready, you get a comms in from the bridge. It's from Commander Sharp. And I'm going to just go on to another. Okay. Bastard. He doesn't say that. That's just my.
You're a bastard, Sharp.
He goes, "Oh, sorry, man. I was just getting into character." He says, "Very, very glad to hear the mission was a success. I think you are a fine captain."
Oh, yeah. I mean, it wasn't exactly all my doing, Commander. Arnold took command of most of the actual fighting. He's a lot better at that sort of thing. You know, he's a big man. People tend to do what big men say.
Okay. And Sharp goes, "Very good, sir. I must press you for a decision. We've disengaged from Ridge Station and all of the trades are complete. And I need to know our next destination."
Yes.
New Eden, where the refugees have made their home. or the Bruggen Kingdom, shall we begin our way towards the Squat Empire? So, you know that the kind of New Eden is it's quite close to Ridge Station. It's further away from the miasma, whereas Bruggen Kingdom is back towards the miasma, so back towards the Chaos Rift.
Okay. I suppose, yes, acting captain, I get to make all the decisions. I have the power to control what happens to us all next. Ha! Interesting. And I'd like to step out of character and ask everyone else what they would like to do. I think
I thought for a moment you were going to say, right, I'm going to go somewhere else completely.
No, I wouldn't do it. I personally think it might be a good idea to go to New Eden, drop off any drop off any trouble causers, but not really drop off trouble causers, because we did say we were going to do that, but I've got another idea for that. Hint, Johnny. Maybe pick up some new crew or some more people. Hint, Johnny. A quick stop off at New Eden and then head to the New Bruggen Kingdom. What do you reckon?
Yeah, we'll have to sell it as some sort of join us in the stars for adventure.
We've already sort of said to some of the people from Orpheus, haven't we? Look, we're going to this other planet. If you're not happy here, we'll drop you off. My thinking is, all those that want to be dropped off, we pretend we're dropping them off, but we servitorize them. And hope that the rest of the Orpheans never notice that a lot of the servitors look like their friends and family. But, I'm sure it'll be fine. There's no possible way that can go wrong.
As long as we put, safety programming in there and stuff as well, that'll be fine.
Yeah, the servitors won't be the problem. It'll be the people that aren't servitorized.
Hey, Hayden, mate, you're completely silent to me. I don't know to anyone else.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you
now.
now.
Very quietly.
Quiet. Got you on max volume as well.
How about now?
Move your mic a bit closer in, Hayden. Can you swing your mic in?
No, I was already swinging.
It's very quiet.
I'll do it by phone. That better?
Yeah, it's better sound doing it by phone, it seems, yeah.
Sorry. On the headphones.
Okay. So is that a decision you've made?
Does everyone else agree with that? James, are you all right with that?
No, Bruggen Kingdom. That's my vote.
Nothing good can come from these refugees. James wanted to have all
the cornflake face people.
Yep, they certainly were complaining about disease. They'd fled from the Butcher King and the Plague Fleet. So there's and you provide them with a lot of medicine, but yes, they could still have the taint upon them.
Yeah, Quintius would not be thinking about that. Hayden, what do you say?
Oh yeah, I'm all for culling the herd and reusing them and stuff. I mean, and a pass.
You want to head to New Eden?
Hold on, no. James was harsh. James said wipe them all out. That was harsh. You're gonna let some of them live. You're gonna let them all. It's a kindness, perhaps.
Yeah, in the long run, it's a kindness.
Okay, so are we? Is that? What about Johnny? What do you want to do, mate?
Yep. What's up?
What did you want to do?
I'll go with the flow. I'm pretty easy. I mean, both my characters. So Courtney's sort of.
I'm not bothered about what the characters want. I want to know what you as a player wants to do. Do we go to New Eden or do we go to the Bruggen Kingdom?
I think go to New Eden first, just to see if we can get some. What's the word? Supplies.
Because I'm playing it as I would like us to make a group decision, but I'm going to roleplay it as Quintius is saying this is what we're doing. Fuck you all.
Human resources. We need some human resources.
So that's 3 for New Eden, 1 for Bruggen Kingdom. James, when this all goes wrong, you can say, I fucking told you so.
You know it's going to be fucking full of plague zombies. We know
exactly, that's why I want to go there. I've been playing Dark Tide. I'm going to go, Commander Sharp, set course for New Eden. And be damned with anyone who says it's a foolhardy idea.
And Commander goes, yes, I interpreted your decision. Sorry, I expected your decision, sir, to be that way, and we're already ready to depart. I shall inform the navigator immediately.
Excellent. Excellent. I like a man who can preempt my whims and my needs. Tell me, Commander, are you any good at ironing shirts?
And there's this awkward silence, and he goes, no, sir. No, I'm
Well,
shitty, to
you-
be honest. Don't even own any shirts.
You can learn that skill, I'm sure. We'll maybe have an interview properly at a later date.
Okay. You're going to try and get the ship commander who runs the bridge. Whilst he's running the bridge, you also do a bit of mining on the side.
I mean, if you think Quintius has given any thought to the fact that Commander Sharp's running the bridge, you're sorely mistaken. All he's thinking about is who's going to iron his shirts.
Okay. It's very important to have goals. And the minute it's you, no one's going to do it. No one. You don't have a manservant. He's been.
I don't even know what an iron is.
Okay. Right. So the comms end, and isn't before long that you can kind of sense the ship moving and then jumping into warp. It kind of, there's a different sensation for the ship when it is just traveling under its own power, when it's static, and when it's in the warp. And it's especially noticeable for the cycles on board. When we move on to warp, there's kind of keening. They can always tell when they're within the warp. Okay, so the ship is going to leave Ridge Station, and good riddance. It's going to be next destination will be New Eden, where there are definitely not plague zombies. Honest. Okay, and that will be, and it's quite close, so that'll maybe take a day or two to get to there. Right, so that's the next decision there. New Eden. Okay, so you have your dashing suit upon you. You've also got your gift for the lovely Laura. What are you doing?
I'm going to head to Laura's quarters.
Okay. So you're heading into the kind of the rear of the ship. Anyone laughing at that one? No, it's not enough. It has to be more than that. It's called the Indulgence. It's a very luxurious area of the ship. Most of the elite are stationed here, such as Courtney herself. And the rooms are very deluxe compared to what you have available elsewhere. You know the way to a door. You see it's also better defended at this side of the ship. And you notice quite a high concentration of troops are deployed in this area compared to normal. But you are recognised, obviously, you're clearly recognised and allowed to pass through security without any issues.
Okay.
And you find yourself at Laura's door.
Okay. Stop at the door, adjust my cravat. Mama. Knock on the door.
May I have, please? Agility test of +30 for your
Knocking
cravat.
on the door. Oh, right.
No, for
the cravat, yes, obviously. Agility +30 with my new agility.
I'm entitled to ask for a cravat roll.
You are? Yep. I have no issue making a cravat roll. 6 degrees of success.
Oh, it is just so. couldn't be any better. It's just right.
Wish I knew what the cravat was.
Would you like to post it's like a kind of roughage round
Is
the neck,
that
yes.
Arnold or Jan? Or Arnold or Hayden that's asking that?
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, it's like a sort of roughage. Yeah, it's like
Hayden.
you'll know one when you've seen one, mate. You'll.
Is it like
Yeah.
a bit of neckerchief or something?
It's like
Yeah,
like
pretty
that.
much.
It's like a neck decoration of sorts, but it's a
Yeah.
bit more foppish.
It's
than
like-
a cheap.
Yeah, and it's kind of worn within the shirt usually. So it looks like.
Like a bit of material around your neck.
Yeah, sort of. I'll put it in the Facebook Messenger so you can see what I'm thinking of. When it fucking loads. There we go. That's the sort of thing I imagine Quintius to be wearing. Something like that.
I'll just get it up. That book.
Okay. Every day is school day. Yes, but your cravat is perfect, you think. Perfect.
Excellent.
And it gives you a little bit of a boost of confidence as you move into this next section.
Okay.
But also, there's also confidence flowing through you, Quintius, that's come from, you led the battle in a sense. Not obviously Haden was leading in a sense, but you also bum rushed in, like you literally led it to a degree when you just ran right in there, and and you also was instrumental in the combat itself. So,
Okie dokie.
okay, guys. So you're ringing the doorbell, are you?
Yes.
Bing bong. Okay, you ring the chime. Are you nervous, Quintius?
Yes. Always nervous around Laura. For some strange reason, loses all his charm when he's around her.
It's a long wait, although it can't have been more than a couple of minutes, but it feels like an incredibly long wait. And the door opens. It's rare to see Courtney. She's not in a uniform. She's normally in a uniform of the trade expedition, and now she's dressed in the sort of stylish, casual clothes that Courtney also seems to favour. And Laura smiles at you, like a sort of secretive half smile.
Laura. I say, that really is a rather smashing blouse. Also,
James just turned and I gave this kind of strange expression towards the camera. I don't know if it was towards us or not, but yeah, it just amused me somewhat. So it distracted me. I apologise. So she kind of doesn't really say anything in response to that. Her blouse is quite smashing. She just kind of stands there with this almost slightly mocking smile upon her face, and she waits for you to speak again.
okay. I think that's the third time I've said that's a smashing blouse to Laura. Anyway,
Right? I must.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
well, I
so.
did not know.
it's a bottom quote. It's Rick Mayall's chat line in Bottom. He always says it to women. That's a smashing blouse.
So I missed that one, and it went over my head, sir. So thank you for letting me on that one. So yeah, so she kind of waits. She can perhaps tell that you are somewhat nervous, and she waits for you to speak again.
I just wanted to say that this is and I'm going to point to the dress and then go. Let me start again. I was born into a life of wealth and privilege, and I never wanted for anything, Laura. And as I grew older, I realised something was expected of me in exchange for that easy life. I was expected to become something I never wanted to be. And my father was the one who expected this of me, and it was difficult to stand up to him and say no. And so, rather than doing that, the difficult choice, I took an easier path. I left that life and my family and my home, and left even my name behind, all to escape the pressures of any sort of responsibility. I realise it sounds like I'm babbling, but I have a point, Laura. I went on to live a life of sin, of excess, of wanton things, doing whatever the hell I pleased, whenever I pleased, with whom. And well, don't get me wrong, it was all good fun, but it was empty and meaningless. And then something happened to me, and I saw things I doubt I'll ever forget or stop seeing over and over again at night when I close my eyes to sleep. But I digress. And then I found myself here, and it was all a bit of a lark at first, and then I was sent to Ridge Station, and well, you sent me to Ridge Station. You gave me, thrust upon me, this responsibility that I bloody well didn't want. And you said, the last thing you said to me before we left the ship was, don't fuck this up. And that's the thing, I think. That's why I shunned Father's efforts to turn me into... Anyway, I have always done that. But you pushed me into this, and for some reason, I was desperate not to fuck this up, to not let you down, to try my best, Miss Laura, and I hope I did not fuck it up. But more importantly, I found I quite enjoyed it, having the responsibility and taking the reins a little. And I feel like since my return, I have changed somewhat. And so, I would like to thank you, Laura, for putting your trust in me, for forcing me into an uncomfortable position, if you pardon the expression. and well,
He just turned around and smirked at that.
I've got you something. A gift. I know you said not to get you anything, and you didn't want anything, and obviously I didn't pay for it. Lucius did, but I'm sure he won't mind. You serve him well, and so I'm sure he wouldn't mind you to have a little something nice as reward. So here, Miss Laura, this is for you. Thank you again for putting your trust in me. I'm going to give her the dress and then go, have a pleasant evening, and then turn around and start to scuttle off down the corridor.
Okay, so she stands there and she's quite, she doesn't give a lot away while she's there, but rather than a secretive sort of half smile that she often wears, she's listening to you. She has a genuine smile upon your face, especially when she sees that you've got a present. And as you're turning to move away, she says, would you like to come in? The door is ever so slightly more ajar. There's a smell that comes from it. It's a strange smell, a strange combination. There's a fragrance, floral, a bit like her fabric softener. But you can also smell fried chicken.
Oh. How can you resist?
Well, I did say I would meet Arnold and the others for a bit of a celebration. We just destroyed a giant brain. It was quite an extraordinary experience. Had a beak. Would I like to come in? Very well. But I can't stop long because, like I say, I have to meet Arnold for a drink.
Okay. She steps a couple of paces back from the door.
Okay.
The dress is still obviously in a. It's like in a large box. So she's still kind of got it.
Okay. I will go in. I will slit the safety off my bolt pistol. No, not really. So I will enter the room. I will enter Laura's chambers.
Okay. I shall put you onto another map.
Okay.
You see a dungeon before you.
I'm not expecting what you think I might be expecting here, Johnny. I think I'm expecting something horrible to happen.
Guys,
Laura's got her false legs off.
Yeah, honestly, just because it's called.
Guarded by
Not all darkest Thursday. Not all right?
He's conditioned me.
Have to interfere.
She's unscrewed her false legs and she's just tentacles from the waist down.
Yes, there does tend to be something there, doesn't there? Let's have a look. Where are you? So meeting room. I shall put you on.
But you know, I sense there's something there, and I have to poke it. I'm not just going to go like James will be like, no, I'm not going there. That's going to get me killed. I'm like, I need to see what's behind this door.
Okay. Right. So I've put you onto another map. Can anyone else see that, or is it just Dave can see it? It's not much.
I can see it.
Right. Cool. So I just wanted to check. So you've I think you've been in her room before.
I think I have.
I
Yeah.
believe you have every one.
Briefly.
Yeah, and it's luxuriously furnished. But your eyes are drawn to the plate of fried chicken. It seems to have a certain hold, and yeah, it's been a long time since you've had I don't know the delights. So and the kind of room does smell quite a bit of it, along with some other more pleasant odors. And there's also the underlining odor of a hot chocolate, which she's got a little pot brewing beside.
The plot thickens.
Well, I know she slips that to the coin master, doesn't she? So.
Well, she's definitely been feeding him the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
And you've had a pot of it as well. You drank it on the bridge of the dwarf ship. So she says to you, she says, "Help yourself," and she picks up these gifted cloves, and but before she does, she puts it down on the bed, this box, and says, "Can I make you another hot chocolate? Would you like the one the flask I gave you?"
I did. I enjoyed it very much. You know, I drank it aboard a ship with a load of little people. Am I allowed to call them that? I don't know. What's the correct term for them? They were small, quite broad, squat, perhaps you would call them. Dwarfs, maybe. I don't know if that's the politically correct term these days, Laura. But they were all very friendly. We may have struck a bit of a deal with them, matter of fact.
And she smiles at that, and your brain quickly catches up, and you realise that she must know quite a bit of what's occurred, because she's had a very key role supporting this whole operation on Ridge Station, and yeah, so she puts the clothes down and goes and prepares you a hot chocolate, and then passes it to you. She also pours one for herself.
As she passes it to Quintius, Quintius's hands are shaking as he takes the cup from her.
Okay, all right. And she affects not to notice. Do you have a sip of the coffee? Chocolate, rather. Sorry.
No, I am going to throw it in her face and accuse her of being a heretic. No, I'm going to. Hang on, I'm just checking.
She's probably not a heretic, right?
Nobody's a heretic. I have a hip flask.
No.
I'm going to. No, it would be rude. It would be rude to do that. I'm going to have a sip of the chocolate and go, ooh, lovely. And then I'm going to reach into my pocket and pull out the hip flask and go, care to make it Tarsian?
And she says, "Why not?"
Okay.
And with that, she leaves you to your hot chocolate, and so she's got one for herself as well. So, all right.
I also have a vial of sleeping serum. I am not going to use that. No, I'm just going to put a bit of hip flask in her.
Not this time.
Just going to a little tot of Amasec.
So Laura, she leaves the hot chocolate. She doesn't drink from hers straight away. She instead focuses on the clothes that you've got her, and she heads off into her ensuite. And you notice that the door's been left slightly open, and you see it's got like a marble walling behind, and there is a light illuminating her shadow onto the marble wall as she and you see that the shadow starts to undress and gets.
If I walked into the naked gun,
quite possibly. Could you roll an intelligence test, please? At plus 20. Would you roll an intelligence test at plus 20, please?
Yeah, I will.
She's got a cock, mate.
I mean, I don't think Quintius
is like. Honestly, you are minds in the gutter. I don't
think Quintius would care.
Okay, so
I've failed, but I'm going to chuck a fate point on that to pass it.
Okay. So Quintius, you're no fool. Well, sometimes perhaps, but you're no fool. You are. She's clearly aware of what she's doing here. You think this is too? It's perhaps been set up. She's probably well aware of what she's doing here, and it's probably not the first time that she's used this technique.
Okay.
That's what you. Okay. So I mean, you are mildly transfixed by a shadow, but yes.
Yeah.
And she's changing into these clothes that you've purchased for tens of thousands of throws.
Okay.
Okay.
Standing there, just sipping the hot chocolate, going with my hands shaking.
Marshmallows falling out of it as you have to wobble.
Just popping all over the place. All dribbling down his chin.
No, it's got marshmallows in his cravat. So neat and tidy, and now it's a wedge. No.
It's very, very Hugh Granty as well. Very Hugh Granty.
Yeah.
Melted marshmallow jizz all over the side of your leg.
No. No, not the hot melon. Not the hot.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, a few moments pass, and she walks out, and she does look absolutely amazing. She's absolutely stunning. The clothes are worth the money, and she seems to look stunning in whatever she's wearing. But this kind of alien, exotic fashion from the very edge of the miasma, it seems to suit her perfectly. And she asks you, "What do you think?" And
Well, that really is a smashing dress. Oh, you look divine, Miss Laura. Absolutely wonderful. I must have a good eye for this sort of thing, eh? No, you. I don't know what's the more beautiful, you or the dress. And then looks startled as he says it.
She kind of she smooths over your awkward moment, and she says, "Divine, really?" And she spins and she shows the dress from different angles. She says, "Thank you for my gift." And again, it's a genuine smile. She doesn't wear these genuine smiles very often, and it's nice to see.
You're more than welcome. It's less of a gift, more of an exchange. You gave me something in sending me out there with that simple message, don't fuck it up, and so I thought I'd give something in return. Take another sip of the hot chocolate.
I got you a little something too. And she retrieves a small item of clothing. Jonathan, behave yourself. And you see it's a
posing pouch.
It's a cravat. And now that you think about it, yours, has been worn quite often. It's
full of chocolate.
And it's now full of marshmallows.
It's
never the same after the rivers of the bayou, this cravat.
No, it's probably not been washed. Quintius is into that. It's fine. Thank you, Miss Laura. That's lovely. What a lovely shade of whatever colour that is.
What shade would you like it to be, Dave?
This one's going to be blue, perhaps with gold embroidery.
Okay. Gold and blue. Okay, very good. So that's what happens to be. What are you chuckling at now, John?
No.
Anyway,
the most alluring of colours.
Yeah.
This side of the galaxy. This side of the miasma.
So yeah. Okay. So she now heads to the table with the hot chocolate, Tarsian style, and also the fried chicken, and she helps herself to both. She's eating. I know she's trying to eat daintily, but it's not. There's no easy dainty way to eat fried chicken, really, is there?
She's got greasy hands in this really expensive dress.
It's a bit greasy. So I'm just going to take a moment while I get another drink, guys, and then we should come back to continue that section.
She's great stuff.
The thing is, I've played Quintius as basically a sexual predator. I am determined that he will never sleep with Laura. My whole stick has always been, because Alan described her as the most beautiful woman in the room, and the first time Quintius spoke to her, she shunned him. That's stuck in his head, and that's why he's always nervous about him. So no matter what Alan does next, Quintius will never sleep with her, because he'll just be like, "Oh, I think I've left the oven on," and just scarf her off. He's terrified of her. He's obsessed with her, but terrified of her at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Almost like she's too perfect for him, because he likes street whores, really.
That's where his true self lies. His heart lies in the gutter.
Nicholas Tara.
It is. There's a very good reason that he prefers street whores.
Goblin Gainer.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
That's what he makes you, Goblin. Goblin Gainer.
Okay, so so she asks you. Well, so she's eating. Are you eating as well at this point? You've got the hot chocolate. You're going to have a look.
No, I'm just going to stick with the hot chocolate.
Okay. Okay. So while she's tucking away, she's kind of talking whilst eating a little impolite. She says, "So, tell me about the station. I barely saw any of it apart from the cargo bays."
And the cravat shop, of course. It was a strange old place, Laura. There was some Xenos. Arnold may have sort of started a bit of a bar fight with one of them, which I, of course, absolutely was dismayed about. Tried to talk him out. Arnold, I said, calm. He said, well, you know what he's like when his blood's up. Well, yes, he got himself in a right pickle there. But there was a whole host of unusual vessels and these strange creatures that were like skinned dogs. They were not pleasant people. Or, in fact, I'd go as far as to not even classify them as people. Sub-people, if you pardon the phrase. But they were foul wretches. I think they were going to try and kidnap or kill us at one point. But yeah, maybe I was just being paranoid. I don't know. But we got rid of them. I'm sure we won't have any more trouble with them. Yes, it was a very interesting experience. My first time on a space station. Oh, and Nixios didn't run up with all the money.
She pipes up while she she's still eating, and she says, "Yes, I managed to sweep most of these fines and court fees and all those other misdemeanors under the carpet. I've kind of had them hidden within the station docking fees, so it shouldn't be visible about those little upsets. And yes, obviously about Nixius, I've been planting a few seeds, spreading word of his behaviour and the fact that the mission was a success despite his betrayal. Yes, planting a few seeds, and she looks quite pleased with herself, with her mouthful of fried chicken.
If you find anything about him, about where he is, would you let me know? He's got something of mine, and I want it back.
Yes. What's he got of yours?
He stole my fucking cat monkey, Laura. He stole Kara from me.
Oh. And at that, she does look a little put out. And you don't know whether she knew the cat at all or the cat monkey. You don't recall her ever spending any time with it, but she definitely looks put out when you say that.
I mean, technically wasn't my cat monkey. It belonged to Dr. Festus. You know Dr. Festus, don't you? The one with the funny shaped head.
It'd be amazing if the chicken was actually the cat monkey.
That's why I'm not eating it. I know Alan too well. No. So yeah, technically Dr. Festus is.
I have a part you don't trust me. Perhaps rightly. Perhaps I brought this upon myself. But no, the chicken does appear to be chicken.
I sort of befriended Kara after she got stuck down a fiery chasm, and bravely went to her rescue. I mean, that's not true. I didn't bravely go. I kind of got bullied and cajoled into it, but I did rescue Kara, and she kind of, latched onto me a little, like a tick, and wouldn't leave me alone. Kept sleeping on my bed, and when we went to board the station, she came with me. And I thought, well, this makes me look a bit roguish, having a cat monkey on my shoulder. And then fucking Nixius, he stole my cat monkey, Laura. And Quintius is genuinely upset by this.
Okay. And she reaches across and she just lays a hand just on the top of your arm, just ever so briefly, but just she does seem a little put out herself. So maybe she knew this cat monkey. But she definitely recognises that it's upsetting you as well. But it doesn't stop her eating chicken too much though.
Just wiped her fingers on my new suit. Quintius is like, I've changed my opinion.
No, she's a fucking scruff. I don't want to anymore. No. No, let's retcon that. She goes to napkin first, wipes her greasy palm, and then.
As she touches Quintius' arm, Quintius just kind of lets out a little involuntary whimper, very softly.
Okay. Very good. Right. So she finishes her food.
Well, this is lovely. But you're sat here all on your own, Laura. Do you often spend your evenings alone here?
No. I'm often down at the Crow. I spend quite a bit of time there, but yeah, my work takes a lot of my time.
Would you like to come to the Crow now for a drink. I mean, Arnold's there and a few of the others, and celebrating murdering a giant brain. Standard day-to-day business, really.
There was something I wanted to discuss with you. Something I wanted to show you.
Okay.
Behave, Johnny. It's, you recall, you see, this is a real win for both of us, you know. I mean, you're practically a rogue trader, as near as it makes enough to make a difference.
I mean, I've got the
You can use
suit
this
for
to our
it.
advantage. And she doesn't draw attention to the lack of cat monkey. She's too polite for that. But she says, could be a real power on board this ship.
Well,
Word.
yeah. I mean, when you say we, do you mean you and I, or is this like a group thing?
And again, she tries to smooth over your awkward utterances and not draw attention to them. And she changes subject quite deftly. And she says, you recall the deal that we made? As far as I'm concerned, I've kept my part of the deal. I've had your back, protected you in the mission a number of times. I've hidden most of the failures of that mission and put most of the blame onto Nixius. Spread a few words here and there. I feel that I've kept my part of the bargain.
Well, yes, absolutely you have. I mean, it was mostly Nixius's fault, now I think about it. Especially that whole business with the arrest. That was definitely his fault. Said something about that orc's wife or something. Do orcs have wives? I don't know.
I don't believe they do. But anyway, she again she seems to, her smile has gone from the kind of genuine smile to the more kind of mocking half smile again.
The devious wench.
The devious wench is back, and she says to you, you said you would give me my heart's desire. Do you remember that?
I do, yes. Yes, quite clearly.
You see, it's hard to explain. There's sort of a group of elites upon this ship. Special kinship. I can only tell you so much as you're not a member. You ask what I want, you ask my heart's desire, I want to show you.
Very well.
And she heads to her table, and inside the table she brings out a small ornate case. And she sits down by the table, and she opens this case, and inside you see 3 bone vials, and each of these are marked with a single mark. And she takes out 2 of these, and she returns the case to the drawer. And from which that she brings out a small razor and a mirror. And as she sits, you start to think you have the measure of it. Perhaps it's some narcotic.
Yeah,
And
this is
you
right
can't
on
help but feel a
Quintius'
bit
Street.
disappointed. but also you can't feel perhaps a little bit disappointed. I don't know. But so you almost felt you were leaving some of this behind, right? This way of sort of doing whatever you want, and you've said as much to her. You know how much you appreciate the responsibility and all that. And here she is,
about to
seeming
do
be
a
really
line.
up.
I'm about to do a line off Laura's left arse cheek.
It definitely won't be like that. It'll be more classy. She opens this vial. She pulls out this small amount of purple dust onto the mirror, where she deftly and expertly splits it into 2 smaller lines. And you see that she wastes nothing. She's incredibly dexterous and careful here. And as it catches a dim light, this purple dust seems to glow in a curious fashion. And she looks at you and she says, "Trust me." What's she doing?
How are you rolling? Just made a little dice roll
I
for
can't hear you that,
myself.
mate. Sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, very good. Okay, I got that now. Sorry.
Trust you? Abso-fucking-lutely. I've never seen it in purple before.
Okay. All right. So you partake of this narcotic, and the feeling, what you assume is a narcotic, but it's well, you've not been any stranger to these before, and it's a curious feeling as you inhale the glowing purple dust, and you feel nothing at first, and it feels like nothing that you've ever felt. It feels like an impossible feeling. It's not a stimulant or a downer. You're not really sure exactly what this is. And she says to you, it's called a stolen year. So Quintius, you now have 2 ages. You have the number of years that you've been alive, and you have your biological or physical age, or your, let's say, your true age. So as I look upon...
I think Alan fell off then. What happened there? So I'm now 35 and 36 at the same time.
Oh. 36.
35 and a half.
No, 36. Like 5
taking
and
the
6
average.
together, isn't it? Yeah, I've gone right between with my word.
Has he
36.
dropped off roll 20?
5 and
as
6
well?
fixed. I've been working on it, fangers.
I know. Did he do that on purpose?
I don't know.
Stuff to get a drink. Actually, it's 9:45. I can treat myself to a Guinness now.
A sweetie.
Sorry, guys. I think I just got my... I don't know what was the last thing I said. I was like happily giving my spiel. And,
Yeah, you said something about
what
it
was
was
the last thing I
called a.
said? Yeah.
You said it was called a
called a
stolen
stolen
year, and I now have
And then
2
I took
ages, and then you died.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what's happened here now, mate, is you've got your true age now is let's say 34. So you've got your given age, which is the number of years you've been around. But you've also got your true age, which is like your physical age or your biological age, and that is now 1 year younger. So you're now, I've put a little thing on your character sheet. So you've got 35 as your age, which is what it was before, and in brackets it says 34. So there's no real. It's difficult. It's impossible to describe how it feels taking this stolen year, and you probably won't know in character exactly what's happened, although you might become wise to it in time.
Yeah.
Yes, it doesn't feel like any other drug that you've taken, but you will perhaps notice when you're looking in the mirror, for example, there might be, your face is firmer, there's less wrinkles, you
One less
might be able to make
wrinkle.
the connection. Well, that's it. It's difficult to kind of make the connection because it's so, such an unusual thing to have occurred. But you definitely feel good. It's just not like any other drug. It's not like a rush or stimulant or some form of sedative. So you have. So you do have a good feeling from it, but it's hard to quantify what that is like. And Quintius may well make these sort of connections down the road, but he doesn't know exactly what's occurred here.
Understood.
Okay. All right. So and then Laura then attends to the second vial, and she performs the same operation, and she's very focused on this single task, like it is a matter of life and death, and she also partakes.
Okay.
And again, Laura will grow 1 year younger, and you say it won't be quite so obvious to you. It's not like you can really see it. Like clearly the light, light's quite subdued in the room. But she does look, in that moment she looks incredibly, youthful and beautiful, and again her true smile returns.
Okay. Woo! That was Oh, I've not done that one before. Laura, that's it's a spicy meatball, as my uncle used to say.
Oh, dear, you're smooth. You're such a smooth charmer, Quintius.
I like the fact that he's just not around Laura. It's much more fun to play in this way.
And so her eyebrow raises at that. It's a spicy meatball.
Yes. Excellent. Oh, reminds me of a little number I had back in Hive Tarsus, back in 812, in the good old days. So, would you care to join me in the crow for a drink, Laura?
So you're stood up at this whole point. You've been very kind of. So you've not sat down at any point during this.
No. I've been stood up the whole time, I think.
Okay, jolly good. And
let's have a look.
So Laura went to her. Well, I say it's not the most elegantly fashioned, but she's got herself a little table here by a chaise longue. Oh no, here it is. Here's a table. So this is where she's. Yep. So she's been over here.
No, he probably will actually after taking his little snort. He probably will slump back into this chair for a moment to be a bit like, woo, yes, woo, like the good old days are back again. Ah!
And then you're asking her whether she wants to go out for a drink, and she says, sure, but first I know the perfect thing to do after taking a stolen year.
Oh, right.
And she's looking at you in a very particular way.
I know what you mean. Get a kebab, right?
Fish kebab. And I'm gonna fade it to black there for a second. I'm just gonna leave it there for a moment, and we might come back to that in due course. Okay. All right. So there we have Lucky Laura and Quintius's misbehaviour. Okay, guys. So next up would be Mr. James. Are you with us, sir? Hello. I'm just going to, before I get going, I'm just going to make a quick map, because again, I didn't know where everyone was going, so I'm just going to quickly check that containment is in order, and hopefully not leave Kara lying around somewhere for someone to spot. Let's have a look. Target lands. Okay, looks fairly good to me. Right. I'm going to move you on to this map then. Okay, so Jan, you're immediately admitted into containment. They don't, they just open the door and let you pass. The guards on the door salute, and you enter the familiar room. So if I remember correctly, James, just remind me. I believe the Book of Lies is within this kind of sigilled area that we've got marked. It's over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's not actually in the hot lead. The axe is in the hot lead, but the book is out, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And it's still there when you return. The book is exactly where you left it last time. The sigils seem unharmed. There's been no further misbehaviour has been going on. The containment is quite busy. Quite a few engineers about. They seem to be more numerous in number recently. Oh, that's not good. And the Sergeant Lands there, who is basically in command of the troops here and is responsible for the defence of containment. So you walk in. Sergeant Lands moves up to you immediately, awaiting your orders. What are you doing, Jan?
Wagwan, Sergeant.
And Sergeant Lands was
Wagwan. Funny.
Wagwan, he says, slightly uncomfortably.
Well, I think I'm gonna check this. So do we have to prepare the containment area to?
Yeah. Well, so what you did before, so it was you and Jagannatha. So what you did is you put the axe in a sealed chest. You then put sigils all around that chest. You then put that into a vessel which was filled with hot lead, which then solidified, and then around the kind of chamber where, or this kind of, it's like this big green test tube looking like thing over here, this kind of containment location. Then you put a further kind of array of circles and sigils around that to try and keep out any sort of malignant or demonic presences. So it was quite an operation to, there's many steps to it to try and make it as secure as possible, but it's certainly not easy now to take that out. So yeah, it was quite the job before, and you also had Jagannatha helping you before. You recall that you had been assigned a assistant, an acolyte, if you will, by the name of Bew Barnaby. You have since basically told him not to stay down here, and you've got him a room of his own because you thought he would be easily corrupted by containment, because he's only a fairly low-level psyker. But he's there to help you and assist you with pretty much whatever you would like help with. So he's your kind of helpful friend. It's also someone for Hayden to get involved with when he's, obviously off. Cletus off doing whatever Cletus does, and gives him another player on the same team as you guys. So.
Okay. So where is Barnabas at the minute?
You're not sure. You can comms into him if you like. You've got his comms.
Cool. Yeah, I'll comes into him and go, "You're Barnabas, where you at?" So.
Okay, can I just take a moment? I'm going to I'd like to take Hayden off slightly to another channel, if I may, just to give you a little bit of background of what you've been doing in the meantime, and what the just so it's not a surprise to you. And I'll give you a bit of background if you like. So I'll pop into another chat channel if that's all right. And I'll go into the Swamp Folk channel.
Swamp Folk channel. Come out of this.
Johnny.
Yo.
Get one of your minions
Hello.
to fucking... Get one of your minions to finish Quintius's sword stick cane.
Okay.
I get ages and ages ago, I gave Alexa my sword stick cane and a sword cane that I have as well. And I want you to combine the two, if you remember. Get a minion to make it. Basically, it was like hollow out the fancy cane, put the pommel of the cane on the sword stick sword, and make them into one weapon.
I know the gist of it.
Yeah, so basically, just because whenever I'm walking around the ship, I want to swagger about with that, just really dramatically walking with a sword stick cane everywhere I go, and making a big song and dance, pointing at minions with it and stuff. I'm not going to use it in combat. I just want to point at people with it.
No, I don't blame
like a proper toff. I think Quintius has always shunned the toff thing, and he's been trying to get off the life of debauchery path. But I feel like because it's Alan's game, I have to get back on that path. So I think I'm just going to go descend into Slaneshi madness. I think
it's the way to go, my friend. The way to go.
Or I need something of Laura's now to containment for the.
To what? Sorry.
And
You what?
I think I need something. I need something sinister of Laura's now. Or something from each of the main.
Well, the thing is, at the minute, there is no way that Quintius is going to... Whatever happens next, Quintius would never tell Yarn about this, because he's he's absolutely besotted with Laura.
Well, Yarn doesn't know. But, I wondered when the sludge would make its appearance.
But the thing is that there might be... I've known since the beginning there's something off with Laura, and that's part of the reason I've been poking this bear with a stick. But to coin a horribly apt phrase. But... if it does get a little bit squiffy, he probably will run to Yarn, because Quintius does see Yarn as this wise, all-knowing, seer of wisdom. So if anything untoward does start happening, he's probably going to go, Yarn, something terrible's happened. I banged Laura, and now she's got 4 arms, or whatever. You know, he'll be like, Yarn will be the first person he goes to.
Classic Quintius.
I don't want. Like, I feel like Alan's trying to push me into this. He's trying to fucking push my buttons. I do not want Quintius to sleep with Laura. I want it to remain a will they, won't they, stupid thing forever. I'll have to kill her. Yes.
You can blame it on you can blame it on Cletus.
Yeah. It's that bloody Jeeves.
Back from the dead. Yeah, I love the fact that he was a serial killer. That was pretty cool.
I did kind of suspect it was going to be Jeeves at one point.
Yeah. Well, as soon as it was the main giveaway was the well-spoken man.
Yeah, I thought someone was trying to frame Quintius at one point as well. But the thing is, I kind of thought it was Jeeves, but Quintius hadn't been involved in the murder investigation. Yuri wasn't aware of Jeeves, and the clue that gave it away to Arnold was one of the murder victims was found with one of his shiny bits, wasn't it, down his throat, down her throat. Sorry, Yuri wouldn't have known that Arnie had shiny bits, so I was like, I think it's Jeeves, but my characters either aren't involved in this or wouldn't know who the fuck Jeeves is. So I was like, I had to sit on that for a bit. I wasn't 100% sure it was Jeeves, but I kind of suspected it might be, and then Arnie was just like, it's Jeeves. I was a bit disappointed when Yarn executed him though, because I was gonna execute him in style, slowly.
Did you want to interrogate him?
No, I wasn't going to interrogate him. I was going to terrorise him and chuck him out of an airlock.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Like slowly. Just keep venting the airlock and then filling it back up.
Okay, guys.
Elaborate.
So, Yarn, you comes into Barnaby, and Barnaby at this point you are in Med Bay, and it's the comms comes through. So what he's saying, James, you said to Barnaby, what's your?
Said you're Barnaby. What's up, Rasta? Way up.
I'm in Med Base, sir.
What you doing in Med Bay? Meet me in the
defrosting it to tell me. Had to put us away, because we were easy meat.
Yeah, you can hear there's like a chatter onto his voice. Sounds cold.
I'm breathing, but it's off here. Just woken up for crack off in stasis.
right.
Jacking off his little let us back out. I don't think I'm in any condition just yet.
Right, I'll go find him.
Uh,
Yeah, man. I'll find you.
Okay, so Yarn, you head over, and you head to Med Bay, which is the back of the ship. So it's actually quite a trek. But you make.
Wait, can I check out this? If it's going to be a while, can I check out this?
You cut out there for a second, mate. Can you check out this?
The voodoo doll.
The voodoo doll. Okay.
Yeah.
So you the corn husk. I would like you. Ideally, you would sit and you would meditate. You would concentrate. These sort of things would come a bit easy to you if you weren't on the move. But if you would like, you can try and make a what do we call it? Let's say an identify. I would like you. What did we do with this before? I forget. Was it a Psyniscience, perhaps?
I think it was. Demonology. Was it for the other one?
Yeah. I think maybe because that was before more. Yeah, for more demonic artifacts. So I think Psyniscience feels about right. So I'd like to make a Psyniscience roll, but Because you're on the move and you're not really under ideal circumstances, I'll put it at a -20. You can obviously use various shenanigans if you're of a mind.
I'll wait then. It's
We're going to wait. So you can have a go at it, but yeah, you have to wait. If you don't get it on, like I say, what I'm saying to you, James, is you could have a roll, but if you don't get it
Yeah.
straight away, you'd have to wait a little while before you have another go. It's not. It wouldn't be like the end of the world. It's not like you wouldn't be able to identify it in the future, but it would be a minus. It's up to you. Do you want to ignore it for now?
No, fuck it. We'll have a go. Seeing as I've got
Okay.
a +10 reroll.
Okay.
Actually, so that's -10 overall. I'm using neck with it. No, I'll just wait. Let's not be
Fair enough,
rude.
mate. So yeah, I mean, it can wait for another time. It's just preferable to give it your full attention rather than doing it as you walk. Is there anything else you've got? Maybe, let's say, about 15, 20 minutes while you walk, because it's on the other end of the ship. Is there anything? Or you can use various, like say, transit routes through the ship as well. But it's going to take you a little time because it is literally on the other end of the ship. Containment's towards the front in the underdecks, and med base towards the aft of the ship. Sorry. Was there anything else you'd like to do, or would you just like to wander and we'll pass through to the next section?
Pass through. I will. I'll keep the Cynesians if I can.
Okay.
Like Cynesians.
You're gonna try and stay aware or keep aware for psychic, or any
Yeah.
sort of psychic influences. Okay. Well, you're certainly aware that the ship has gone to warp. You're now traveling within the Imperium. You're also very aware that since the Tentacular has been defeated, it's kind of pressure that it was exerting on everyone it's just faded away. So that threat is you're sure is gone now, and you're especially sure now that you're carrying around its fucking beak. So yeah, it's that is another change in, let's say, the psychic landscape. I'd like you to make a let me have a little think. I'd like you to make a Psyniscience test then at a -10. Okay.
I'll just pass that with a fate point.
Okay, right you are. So, you are not aware of any sort of, let's say, psychic threats or anything unusual in that regard. Everything seems pretty standard. But one thing you are more aware of now is these ley lines that are running through the ship. You've started to map them, and you've had Barnaby also helping you along that. And since you've started that, let's say, that project, you're much more aware of them. And you can, let's say, add a little bit of PowerPoint success as you are walking to kind of be aware of these, and also to add that to your, or let's say, your record of where these lines are and where they cross each other. But there's nothing new in terms of psychic threats or dangers or anything like that to give you any sort of concern. So you get some awareness of the ley lines. And as you approach towards Medbay, you do become aware that there are several psychers here in Medbay.
I'll go find Barnaby.
Pardon me, what'd you say?
I'll go find Barnaby.
Yes, he's in Medbay, and you've reached Medbay, so you head in, you walk in. Again, you are allowed straight past the guards. And in Medbay, you see Dr. Festus Bucket is here. He seems somewhat recovered on when you saw him last, and he's working busily. He seems to be attending to a number of Jagannatha's acolytes. So you know that he's been training up a number of Orpheans, and these are promising recruits that he has been kind of training up from this is from Arnold's like boot camp. So he screened quite a few of these Orpheans, and some of them have shown a bit of promise. And Jagannatha has started taking advantage of the new Orphean recruits, and he's been training up a few psychers, let's say. He's also been doing some training for Courtney. So Courtney is not quite one of his acolytes, but certainly she spends quite a bit of time with him and spends a lot of time training with him as well. So you see there's 4 or 5 various dishevelled acolytes and Bew Barnaby are all here, and they're all in various stages of defrosting. And I think one of them as well, one of them was killed by Kyoshi, if I recall. Kyoshi bloody has murdered one of these guys because he wouldn't be told what to do. Yeah, was it Yuri? He wouldn't do what Yuri said. I can't hear you, Dave.
It was Yuri, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, one of these is one of Jagannath's new recruits, and yeah, Yuri gave him an order which he couldn't accept, and yeah, Kyoshi ended up putting him down. So yeah, there's a handful of weak psychers. They're all weak psychers. They're all minor psychers. There's no real strength here, from what you can see.
You're Barnaby. What you been put on ice, man?
Think he's on the move, Hayden? He's going between locations, it would seem.
Yeah, I'm in my set now. Right. Well, sir, they put me on ice, and that's because they said there's something bad happening with it. Eating up black meat, and I'm gonna get up and salute while shivering.
Oh.
So like, you don't kill me. Been told to behave myself after all, haven't I?
I'll can med him.
Sure, yeah, you can have a go at Medicaid. What would you like to do exactly?
Medicaid.
Use Medicaid, is it? Okay. So you can you approach him. I'd like you to make a Medicaid roll to make an evaluation.
So, just checking if I've got. Yeah, I've got Master Shogun as well. And a med kit, I think.
Okay, so yeah, if you make a roll, there's a plus 20 for being in the med bay for any sort of Medicare rolls. Oh no, sorry, plus 10. I apologise.
Okay.
Plus 10, I do apologise. Plus 10. So yeah, this is just for your evaluation.
That's confused the way.
Very, very nice. It's clear to you, Jan. It's very clear that he's already received perfectly good, masterful medical attention from Dr. Fesser's bucket. Where you think you might be able to assist is with you've got like a psychic heal. That might help, give him that little thing that Festus cannot. So what he needs, at the minute, what he's trying to do is he's warming up. He's
Defrosting.
That's it. He's defrosting. There's not much you can do to speed that along, really, in terms of medical. He's already got his hot drink and his duvet wrapped around him.
Tried and tested.
Tried and tested duvet. Cup of tea.
If you get me a hot water bottle, sir, I can come with you sharpish, like.
I'll give him a heal and talk to the doctor and say, "You're a doctor. What been happening, young psychos, man?"
Yes. It's just it was the Magister. He asked me to put them all under whilst you were fighting the tentaculate. You see, it's just that they are more of a liability than anything. Weak-minded. Jagannatha didn't want to take the risk. He just thought it'd be safer to put them all under ice. It's just while you won, of course.
What do you mean by black meat, Barnaby?
What's for Johnny?
I did not say black meat. I did not say black I didn't say it. I've got enough for your
I
accent.
thought I heard you say
I
black
did
meat.
not say back meat,
Says Dr. Festus.
sir. I said mince meat.
You be getting mincemeat from the blood gun.
That's well, sir. That's what he said. They'd make mincemeat out of us.
All right, now you're starting to make sense.
So it's a shivering cold, man. I'm getting used to it, but Bayou folk aren't used to the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look thoroughly miserable. Okay, so that's enough. So would you roll is it D5? Is it for healing or D4? I forget.
That's a good
D5.
point.
I think you
Okay.
do have a little
It's a
trinket.
D5.
D5. So yes, I think it's D5 plus 1 because you've got a little
You're right.
healing trinket, if I recall.
Have an extra 3 health.
Okay, so you immediately feel this kind of warming energy when Jan, you can sense as well that he's casting a psychic power, and it says his healing energies flow through you, and you immediately feel invigorated from that, and you feel like you could go without a hot water bottle if you were of a mind. Still be
do you
nice to
need,
keep the duvet
mister?
though.
Yeah. What do you need, mister? I feel much more invigorated from that. Thank you very much.
We go into the prescribed place. I need you.
Oh, okay, sir. I'm on your 6.
Nice. Head
Okay.
back to the containment facility.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
I love you. Bye.
Okay. So Bu and Jan head back to the other side of the ship, and you head back down towards containment. This is where you were first introduced to Jan, if you recall, Bu.
Yep.
This is where Jagannatha handed you over, yeah. So you're familiar with the place. You're familiar with the route and the location, and everything is pretty much as you recall it. I shall put you.
Ley lines around here.
Sorry, what's that, mate? I missed that.
We don't recognise that. Have we searched this place for ley lines already?
The ley lines, I don't believe you have as yet. You've been mainly focusing on the upper decks to start with.
Okay. I'll suggest that to Jan later.
Okay.
Well, the ley line's actually coming towards the containment facility.
So what I'm saying is you've not really mapped out the underdecks as yet. You've started off at the upper,
Right,
the
okay.
mid deck.
Well, yeah, we've not had a chance really to carry that on. I mean,
You don't know whether this. Point.
yeah, it would be ideal, I suppose. Is it better off to put
I'll
the-
mention this to Jan as I'm walking about. I'll say we should get round to mapping maybe this place next.
We
So-
wanted to map the whole fucking ship, man, but there's not enough time in the day. Maybe it's better to map the area first to be
How about like
we
striking it lucky on that game of battle spaceship? You know, when you just put a few pins down and see if a few stick, and then maybe map from where we get sticks.
We prefer a more strategic and thorough way of doing things.
Ah, well, okay, sir, you're the boss.
So how much is left to map, Hal?
So looking at it from a kind of game perspective, I would have to check. But I think you basically did 1 day of power play on it each. So it was a fairly reasonably big job. So you still got quite a bit to do, I would say. So I think you've put in one. I don't think you had especially good rolls, but I'd have to check my spreadsheet. Where are we? Yeah, so it's kind of like it's more towards the start of one of your projects. Let's see,
We
line.
straight through, didn't we?
Yeah, you've only done so basically you have 3 degrees and 2 degrees. So between the two of you, you've have 5 degrees of success on mapping the ley lines. So still a way to go on it.
How much power play do we have today?
This is not Power play will start from tomorrow. This is like the end of a day, so it's more like sort of setting things up, just resolving a few little bits of role play, and I suppose setting up for power play, which we'll start doing in between travelling. So you are now travelling to New Eden, and it's maybe a couple of days, so maybe 2 days power play in between. This kind of transport, so or transit rather.
Well,
My intention.
I'll have to wait then. Let's just inter the object while we can.
Okay. Okay, so that's what you've brought him here for. Then are you going to, so you explain to him about the what you want him to do.
Well, I need to explain it.
Well, no, you don't have to. It's like, yeah, honestly, mate. You say you're welcome to roleplay, or you're welcome just to say out of character, or just kind of, or we can just move on. So what you're after is really just containing this beak in hot lead and runes. That's the plan for tonight, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay. So where you can help out Bew is with the kind of Jan's already taught you some of these runes and symbols, and you also see there's like a setup around some of the constrained items already. So he's going to teach you and get you to assist him with the containment of the beak. Okay. Right. I'm not sure what you've got on Bew. It's been a while since I've seen your character sheet, so let's have a quick look.
Omniscience, common law tech, copyist, trade copyist.
Copyist is perfect for this.
Fit them.
Copyist is perfect. Okay. Right, so let's have a roll. It will be a literacy roll. I'm going to ask for you, Hayden. You can do a copyist roll. I think it's intelligence 5 points there.
Slightly higher, actually.
Okay, well in that case,
No.
So use your literacy if it's slightly higher, and also add a plus 10 for the copyist skill on top of that. Jan, I think yours is just literacy, unless you've got anything else you can add. I don't recall. I think it was literacy last time.
Okay.
Yeah, so can I have a roll from both of you, please, to determine how well you do at making safe the tentaculous beak. Nice. 2 degrees from Mongrel Dog.
I'm going to add a net to this. Okie
dokie. And you've also summoned a pack of engineers to help you with the manhandling of the hot lead.
Ooh, between us.
Nice. Okay, that's excellent rolls between the two of you. Okay. And the operation goes smoothly, Jan. It seems to go smoother than when you was working with Jagannafa. It's like Jagannafa doesn't work well with others. He doesn't really want to do the grunt work, but Bew seems quite keen to assist you. And the operation goes quite rapidly, and you are confident now that the beak is safely contained in containment in one of these cells. Which one would you like to put in? So I've got the axe over here on the left side of the map. Do you have a preference for where you've got the Book of Lies here? On the opposite side, where would you like to put the beak? In one of these green chambers, please. I don't actually have a
Sticky.
Do I? Oh, okay. Just one moment.
I'm your Padawan, buddy. I'm your Padawan.
That's what you always wanted. And if you recall, Jagannafa said if he caused you any trouble, just fucking get rid.
That's what I put myself around him all the time. Yes, sir. No, sir. Frequent force there.
Yeah, and he said that right in front of you as well.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so where are we? So malevolence, main, and now I shall add in. So yeah, did you pick a place to put it, James?
Yeah, south.
South. I shall. That's not quite how I might like it, but it'll do for now. Okay, so the beak is now in containment.
Sweet. Okay, so now Jan's going to get on with mapping the ley line of the area that we're in.
Okay. So you're going to start to do a bit of mapping tonight. And as you do, and Bew, you're helping him presumably. So it's getting on. It's a bit later now. Obviously, you've been backwards and forwards. You've done this containment.
I'm helping.
And Bew helps. He's very keen to help. Just trying to be extra helpful. And while you are working now, vision comes upon you, Jan. And I shall just go to another character sheet. Handout rather. Jan, Shepherd of Souls, the prescience has been coming to you less and less frequently. There is a future, close now, that is clouded from your sight. You don't feel fear as such, but you recognise the danger. And now a vision comes upon you, uninvited. It is your quest, your impossible quest, to save the souls of your allies, your friends. Arnold has given up the demon axe, yes, but he's still on the knife's edge of the berserker. He's still close to falling. His attachment to his new axe is little better, perhaps even more insidious in its way. Alexa is the furthest gone. Her connection to this her connection to the ship is corrupting her rapidly. And if she continues the meld, she must become a slave to darkness. But Quintius's fate was unclear. Until now. You knew this vision would come. And you see him. He is with Laura. He is overwhelmed with sensation, surrounded by all manner of delights, and he inhales a strange narcotic. But it is more than that. It will be his undoing. Stop him if you can, Shepherd. If you can stop him from taking any more of this cursed substance, he may yet be saved. His soul could still be saved. Something awaits you. There is still a hidden path beyond the mutiny. Jan, Shepherd, someone has laid a trap for you. You know it. And that, guys, is where I would like to end tonight's game.
Very nice.
Perfect ending.
Great guys.
Thank you, guys.
Well played.
Don't stop him, Jan. He's going to get his end away.
That did be the end of your man.
Just the perfect thing to do would be for Jan to literally just box. Like literally all.
On the first roleplay, man, that did be the ending.
Like literally all Jan would have to do to get Quintius out of there is vox him, and it would probably distract Quintius enough that he'd be like, "Oh my god, what am I doing?" And he'd shit himself, I think.
Well, we'll come to that next game.
Excellent.
And which game?
Good game, Al. Enjoyed that.
Really good game. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go because it was good, ending. Good time to end that because I've got to go pick Leanne up in a minute. So I was about to just message you and say I can still hear, but I'm driving. But
No. It's
not necessary now.
I shall leave it there. So yeah, what's going to happen in the game now? I might go back to the play by text as well. It'll be going into power play while you are heading to New Eden. A couple of days power play. I also want to try and obviously there's a few of the NPCs need to start deciding what they're going to do. Specifically, Cletus. We need to find out what Cletus is going to do. There's still some stuff undecided there, but I'll probably do maybe some mini sessions. So yeah, it'll have a little solo game at some point.
Well, I am off to go and see Smashing Pumpkins on the Wednesday. So.
Oh, wild!
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, that'll be amazing, mate. That's going to be.
Yeah,
Whereabouts that?
Yeah, I'm really
Scarborough.
On the Wednesday as well.
Cool.
Is that in Scarborough, Johnny?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
got it all booked and stuff as well. It's going to be. I thought it's too close. It's too close for me not to go to. You know what I mean?
That's it, right, mate.
Thing.
Yeah,
So I
on
thought,
train, Johnny.
yeah. I was
I
going to
wonder
go
if
on the
we'll
bike.
be on the
originally.
same train because I'm off to Shetlands that day on train.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll get a drink from
What
him.
time are you going?
I've got to go, guys, so I'll catch you later. See you later, guys.
No,
See you later.